Hey everybody! So today we're going to take a look at the Sideshow Collectibles Premium Format BB-8 figure. So this figure came out about 3 years ago, 4 years ago. It's maybe longer. It's been out for a while. I've actually had this for quite some time. And I don't know, I just thought I'd do a little review on it. Now I think they do not sell these anymore. I think they're sold out, or they sold all of them. But I have to say, out of the premium format figures, this one was one that I really liked as far as the droids go. I did a review on the R2-D2 premium format, and really wasn't that impressed with it. This one here was far better. In fact, I think this is much better quality than the R2 one. But you can see it's really nicely detailed. A little bit of light weathering going on here. I love the sandy base that it is sitting on. It looks like sand. And I think they did a really good job on this. Okay, so let me do some close-ups so you can get a better look at it. Okay, so as I zoom in on here, you can see all the nice detail going on the body here. Got some really good weathering. I like that the weathering's not overly done, but it's, you know, there's enough on there you can kind of get an idea of it. The detail's really nicely done in here, all the silver areas and the gold, the orange kind of inlay. The little, panel line painting that they did there. You can see all the details here. So yeah, it looks really good. I think they did a great job on this. And here's the base. You can see all that. It looks like real sand. Yeah, it looks really good. And then on the head here, you can see his face and his little holographic projector there, his little eye, all that nice detail going on in there. But yeah, it's actually really well done. These antennas are pretty fragile. You have to be really careful. You don't want to have these fall off, but they fit pretty good. They fit nice and tight in there, and I didn't have a problem with those. They do give you one extra of each of those antennas, which is nice in case you accidentally break it. You do have a spare of each one, so I thought that was nice. And so yeah, so he looks really good, and now he has a few other little features, including some lights. So let me show you what that looks like. Okay, so I turned off the main key light here just so I can show the light feature. So what I really like about the BB-8 figure is that he has these hidden touch-sensitive switches. So on the side of his head right here, if you just touch right here, you can see how his lights come on. You can really see that nice little red glow in there. The little side light right here, his little eye. Love the little blue coming out of his holographic projector. I think there's another one over here somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is. It's a little blue one right there. So yeah, that's really nice. And then he's got another switch. I think it's over here. Yeah, there it is. So you just touch one of those little panels, and now he's got lights all over his body. And these are really well done too. I mean, they're not overly bright. They're just, this camera is probably going to wash them out just a little bit, but in person they look really good. I hate how a lot of these figures, or sometimes model kits, I see people putting together models, and the LEDs are so overly bright that it doesn't look right. These are subtle, like they should be, and I think it's really well done. There's even one right underneath his head right here, which is really cool. Yeah, there's those ones right there. I think that looks really, really excellent. So yeah, I think they did a great job on his lights. The head, by the way, is magnetic. You can pull this off, and it's got a little panel under here where it's got the batteries, and I'll show you that in a minute. But yeah, the head just magnetically stays on there, which I think is really cool. And let me show you what he looks like off the base, so that way you can kind of see how the batteries go. Okay, so looking at the head over here now, we can see the battery actually goes underneath here. And so I already loosened the screw here to hold the panel on. There's also a little switch here to turn the lights on and off. I usually just leave it on because it doesn't drain the battery by leaving it on, as long as you aren't touching that thing to turn it on. But so there's actually a magnet in the lid, which of course sticks to the body, but it also helps hold the lid on, which is cool. And then you got some button cell batteries, which you know how I am about those. I hate these. I wish maybe it had a AAA battery or something in there, or maybe even an N battery. I don't know, but anyway. So this goes back on like this, and then you just screw that back on, and yeah, that's how the head looks. Okay, I'll show you what the body looks like. Okay, so looking at the bottom of BB-8's body here, so you don't really see this section because that's the part that attaches to the base right here where this hole is. So I already loosened the screw that holds this on. There is a switch here also, so you can turn the lights off, the main lights off. So there's the lid right here. And then this one, thankfully the body uses AAA batteries, so that's really good. At least you don't have to deal with any button cells, so I'm glad they at least used AAAs for the base. So yeah, thank goodness for that. In looking at the base here, so this is actually pretty heavy. It's made of that polystone, I'm guessing is what it is, but it's got some really nice heft to it. But here on the bottom you can see, let's see, I turn it this way. It's got the nice little Star Wars logo going on there. I like the little scratching and weathering going on. BB-8 premium format. And this is number 687 of 700. So this was near the end of the run. I'd forgotten that these were actually limited editions, so they only made 700 of these. So yeah, I think I ordered this pretty late. I kind of sat on this for a while before I ordered one, and so I'm glad I got it before they were gone. But yeah, it's nice that they were limited editions. But yeah, this has got some really good heft to it. A nice firm base for him. So when you put him on the base, he doesn't actually sit all the way down on the sand. I'm not sure if you can actually see that. I'm trying to get the light in there. Let's see how there's actually some space in there. But I'm glad they don't, because you kind of find yourself having to twist this on to get it on there, and you certainly don't want to scratch the paint job on the sand. So I'm glad that they, made it so that you won't accidentally scratch the paint job on it. So that was well thought out. Now, another really cool feature about him is that his head actually has a double purpose. So the little magnet in here will actually be used to hit this little panel right here. So here you can see inside there, he's got this nice little area, and you can really see the detail in here. Look how good that looks. I mean, yeah, they detailed it out really good. You can see the inside, there's the magnet right there. But yeah, I like how they did it. It looks like it's even weathered just a little bit. So yeah, I like that. So now you can actually take this. So you got this nice little thing. So this is his little thumbs up, which I think is really cool. Let me see if I can focus in on it. Since he's in the background, it's hard. Anyway, yeah, so this is the little thumbs up arm. And my only beef with this is I do wish it had the little flame on the top right here. If it had the flame right here, that'd be really cool. But instead, they just kind of left it off. It would have been nice if they put a clear blue little flame right there. I think that would have been way better. That's my only beef about it. Anyway, there's a little hole right here that you put this in. And then you can have him doing his little thumbs up, which I think is really cool. Yeah, I like that. So that was probably one of the funniest scenes in A Force Awakens when he does that. I mean, that just got hilarious laughter in the theater, which I thought was really cool. Some people think he's flipping people off too, which is also pretty hilarious. But okay, so anyway, yeah, that is my little review here of the Sideshow Collectibles Premium Format BB-8. And I think he is way better than the R2-D2. If you guys are trying to maybe acquire some of these figures, I mean, they're all super expensive now because they've been retired or they sold out or whatever. I think this guy was pretty expensive as it was. I can't remember how much he was. I think it was like $250, $280, which is just outrageous. But I remember I got a discount on him. I had all these promo codes from Sideshow, and I got to use quite a few of them on different figures, so I got some kind of discounts on him. But he's far better than the R2. He feels more solid. He doesn't feel cheap. I don't know if it's hollow. It doesn't sound hollow, but even if it is hollow, they probably put those metal plates in there like they did R2-D2. If you watch that video I did, they actually put metal plates inside R2 to make him feel heavier and more substantial, which is just a total a joke, actually. I mean, I can't believe they did that just to make him so that he wasn't some cheap hollow thing. So, but this one, BB-8 feels way more solid. I just think he was a better figure overall. All right, well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I very much appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks again, and have a good one.